Greetings and welcome to yet another Mod of the Month video, celebrating the best mods made for Morrowind each month. And as always, I'm your host, Dark Elf Guy, and today we're going to be taking a look at the best mods of September 2017. In total, over 37 new mods were released for Morrowind in September, making it a bit of an average month overall. Though, of course, September was also the first month of our Morrowind Modding Madness competition. And unsurprisingly, one Madness mod or another received the lion's share of the popular vote in our online poll here. So we'll be taking a look at a couple of them here today, along with some role-playing and immersion mods. But before we get to all that, you'll find a new online poll down in the video description below for the best mods of October 2017, along with, of course, download links for all the mods we'll be looking at here today. So please do remember to go and cast your vote for the best mods of October, and we'll be back with those results in a couple of weeks, I think. But with that out of the way, let's get started. And our mod of the month for September 2017 is none other than Caldera Mines expanded by Team Dreamy Dremora, composed of Melkor, Greatness 7, and the Drunken Mud Crab. And now this was one of the first mods submitted for the Morrowind Modding Madness modding competition. This mod was submitted for the very first challenge, the Great Houses Mod Challenge. And the fact that it's won our mod of the month for September 2017 will probably come as a surprise to no one, especially those who have, been paying attention. Caldera Mines Expanded was more or less instantly critically acclaimed, becoming a favourite of both our judges and the player base at large, overhauling the oft-forgotten mines Caldera, and turning them into a truly dramatic and beautiful sight to behold, with rail lines, mine carts, and cranes for digging out rock, painting a convincing scene of a thriving mining operation. After all, the Caldera Mines are supposed to be one of the most important strategic mining operations on the entire island of Vvardenfell. Yet in vanilla Morrowind, for all their supposed importance and the drama surrounding their claim by House Hlaalu, there really wasn't much to see or do here. And obviously that's all changed with Caldera Mines Expanded, where now not only is the exterior appearance of the mines much more impressive, with lots of verticality built into the design here, but also the interior of the mine has been expanded, and there's also a main quest for the mines, which can be played from one of 3 different angles, as well as 5 miscellaneous quests to keep you busy. And yes, I know, I've already gushed over this mod quite a bit back when we first showcased it for Morrowind Modding Madness, but I can't help myself here. I just love the sort of dramatic visuals that this mod uses to enhance the landscape of the Caldera Mines here. It's just a beautiful and scenic location that makes for an absolutely epic entrance when you first approach it for the first time. And depending on who you side with during the Caldera Mine main quest, whether Hlaalu, Redoran, or Telvanni, will decide the fate of the mines, or some perhaps unexpected events occurring as part of some of the quest lines here. Otherwise, the miscellaneous quests are more fetch-based, but nonetheless enjoyable. And for a mod built in only 2 weeks' time, there's just a lot of content here. It's a little wonder that this mod secured victory for Team Dreamy Dremora in the first round, and likewise, it's hardly a surprise that it came in as our mod of the month for September 2017. And moving on, our second pick for the mod of the month is Roleplay Options for Great House Hlaalu by Caeris and Luigi. And now what this mod does is basically really quite simple. It adds more ways to complete quests for Great House Hlaalu using dialogue options, skills and bonuses for being a member of additional factions. And this operates a lot like the quest found in other RPGs, perhaps most notably and most recently, Fallout New Vegas, where you might have multiple different ways of completing quests depending on your skill levels and faction member status. And in the case of Great House Hlaalu here, you'll find a lot of dialogue options for just straight up bribing people through dialogue, or using your mercantile skill or your short blade skill, or so on and so forth. And in particular, most of the dialogue options here involve skills that are favoured by Great House Hlaalu. So if you invest time into training the skills that Hlaalu prefer, you'll be rewarded with easier ways to complete quests. Though of course you could simply bypass all of that with a few bribes. I mean, we're talking about the Hlaalu after all. Money solves nearly all problems. But anyway, there's now some really nice non-violent ways to solve a few quests, like the murderer who killed the Hlaalu noble in Dremora. You can now just arrest him and take him into custody if you're a member of the Imperial Legion, and, throw him into a cell at Fort Moonmoth. And a lot of these quests have new ways to complete them without necessarily committing crimes. This is really a great addition to Great House Hlaalu, and I have to say I'm really looking forward to seeing the author's treatment of the other factions using the same approach. And in any event, all that makes this our second pick for the mod of the month. And now finally, we have our third choice for the mod of the month, which this time around is the Ash Pit by Team Horny Skulls, composed of Enclave Killer and Caeris. And this is another mod from this year's Morrowind Madness competition, originally a late entry from Team Horny Skulls that came in over a week late, after the first round of the competition was already over, putting the team at somewhat of a disadvantage for the rest of the competition. But regardless, the Ash Pit is a fairly impressive and sizable mod for being built in 3 weeks' time, adding a new arena, a new faction, and tons of new quests and fights for you to face. And this new arena can be found in the Ashlands, and is notable for its strange yellow-style ghost fence that rings the fighting grounds. It's also home to the Ash Fighters, a new faction loosely associated with Great House Redoran, which specializes in the gladiatorial combat and execution of criminals and various hostile creatures. And despite being so close to Great House Redoran, you can join this faction as a member of any great house, I believe, though you may need to pay an entry fee to do so. And pretty much right away, you can start fighting in the arena. One of the neat things here is that each fight comes with a bit of a background story, with plenty of dialogue to read through, which is, really quite enjoyable. And now there's something like 18 fights here, including 3 boss fights for you to face. And one of the things you'll notice here is that the environment of the arena itself changes to match the opponents that you're facing. So if you're, fighting Daedra, you'll find the arena covered in Daedric ruins, or if you're fighting Ashlanders, you'll find a bunch of yurts and campsites, or so on and so forth. And there's plenty of unique battles here, with new creatures added by this mod, as well as a variety of foes so you'll never get bored. And you'll face everything from the undead, Daedra, Doomer Centurions, Ashlanders, Imperial Legionnaires, Bandits, Cliff Racers, Nick Sounds, and pretty much everything in between, including some truly bizarre and random oddities and creatures such as flying Doomer airships, or monsters made out of forks, or many other strange and curious sights. And while the Ash Pit may not have done as well in the competition as it should have, it is still absolutely stuffed with content, and for those looking for an exciting and challenging time, this mod may certainly pique your interest. And anyway, all that makes it our third and final choice for the mod of the month for September 2017. And that brings us to the end of our showcase video today. As always, you'll find down the links for all the mods shown here down in the video description below. And of course, you can also vote for your favourite mods of October 2017 using the online poll down below as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.